Hey folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, Dawntrail. We met Cahciua and Namika, and we found out about the cloud. Let's speak with Cahciua. Everyone here? Good. It is the responsibility of the Thunderyard's hunters to fell any fiends found wandering the area. We're to meet an acquaintance of mine, Strika, one of these hunters. Before we speak with Strika, which I was like, it's probably Strika, not Strika. Before we speak with Strika, let's avoid the Catablipus and grab this ether card. I don't think I'll regret going for this one before. I think it's fine. Oh, apparently there's an S rank up. Apparently. Yeah. Not going for it though. I'll be good. Cahciua, what are you doing here and with so many friends? Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping they might observe you at work. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Hold on, I assumed they were wearing special regulars like Queen's Fiend's crown, but they aren't wearing anything at all? It's much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by bees? I can assure you they're all quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. Oh, don't say I didn't warn you. Danger aside, there isn't really much to see. Cahciua said you're a hunter, but wouldn't it be easier for those mechanical soldiers to guard this place? It would, if not for the fact they're weak to lightning. The Thunderyard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear. Some good they are in, but these facilities are vital to the upkeeping of Alexandria's infrastructure, so it falls to hunters like me to deal with any fiends. Given the danger, we'll compensate for our work. It's a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. The special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. I brought this lot here to see how this danger you speak of. It's not too much trouble to ask. Oh, of course, in which case it'd be a shame to waste my efforts on just any old beast. You all can handle yourselves in a fight, right? If you cause a ruckus slaying what critters you see nearby, there's a chance you'll draw out something worthy of a demonstration. I'm not sure I understand, but I suppose we should each slay what we can. So I do the heavy lifting, basically, is what I'm hearing. Hello, destination. Before I actually examine you, I will remember the buff, like a good monk. Hello. Right behind me. Not the direction I was facing, but it's fine. I guess I should have hit other ones. Forgot these are, like, actually beefy. Still being lazy, though. Oh, hi. Alright. Let's go find the others. Now that I've beat some up. Easy peasy. Oh. Fine, I'll prepare for battle once more. Maybe not prepare for battle. This one will do nicely. We'll help you. It's fine, really. I've faced worse. Just watch. I don't like the look of this! Let's help! Oh no! Look out! Arg. Preserve. He needs healing! That was embarrassing. Bastard caught me off guard. Are you mad? Seriously, let us help. I told you not to worry. This will only take a moment. Just like Zerolja. Come on, let's get out of here. That's also a function of the regulator? I understand now how Zerolja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa, but I'm not sure what we saw at the end there. As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movements became beast-like. Don't tell me. You empowered yourself with soul of a beast. Reminded of the Serpentine soldier we encountered at Vanguard who did the same. So you've crossed paths with one of the King's elite. Such a form can only be achieved by gorging yourself on souls. We could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they'd allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. Well, I should be getting back to work. Take care. And there you have it. Regulators can be loaded with two kinds of souls, those of people and those of beasts. The souls of people can be used to grant the user preternatural strength. Naturally, they can also be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death. And what about the souls of beasts? They work much in the same fashion, imbuing you the strength of the chosen animal. If, for example, you use the soul of a wolf, you will grow more agile and feral, as you saw with Strika. Using several of the same type at once, however, will result in physical changes. Your teeth might become fangs, your nails claws, too many, and you'll become more beast than man. Changing one's form through the souls of other beings becomes more and more reminiscent of the Void scent. Yet, unlike the Void, where the cycle of death and rebirth is simply broken, souls here are forcibly taken before they might reach the ethereal sea. Different means to achieve similar ends. A cycle to which all within the dome are bound. This is wrong. This is all wrong. It is indeed hard to accept, being so far removed from our own beliefs. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago. Civilizations and the reflections are surprising indeed. Well, we all have our thoughts on souls. For now, the important thing is, well, we know what powers Ralja has at his disposal. It is one thing to separate corporeal ether from incorporeal ether, but to strip memories from the soul entirely is unprecedented technology. This is no longer only Tuliel's concern. With his newfound powers, Ralja has become a real threat to the entire world. Indeed, he has to be stopped, no matter the cost. The worth of a soul. And a bunch of stuff. Why was 0 not in the ending codex before? Weird. Embracing Oblivion. I trust you have gained an insight into the use of souls in Alexandria. It's shocking, I know. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it all, but for now, let's head back to Earth and Sky. This rate. There's something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head into the tunnel. I see that blue quest there, game, and the fact it's back there. We'll get to it. Eventually. I'm sorry for delaying us, but I have some thoughts I need to share. In both technology and values, it's plain there's a wide gulf between Tuliel, why can I suddenly not say it, and Alexandria. And while Ralja knows everything about us, we hardly know anything about what he's become. Indeed, we haven't even seen what lies within that enormous tower, Everkeep. So here I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we work with Cahciua and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would be to join hands with Oblivion. We've only just met them, I know, and we shouldn't be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share our desire to stop Ralja. Team 2 claims to be at odds with the King of Resolve. May I ask why you would cooperate with Oblivion instead? It's simple, really. Neither is Arenbale's mother. Meanwhile, whatever Speed may feel, she's a ruler of this nation. There's a greater risk in working with her, and less reason to take her at her word. A fair point. In knowing Ralja, we must assume that his arrangement with Speed was not made without some consideration. All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone would agree that any help we can get would be welcome. Hold on. There's no guarantee that it's actually my mother behind the machine. Without seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility of a ploy. Turns out to be a trap, we endangered not only ourselves, but everyone in Tuliel. Doing so well. As you say, we have no proof that it really is Cahciua, but I make my proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war or striving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can, otherwise we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know too little about this realm. We need to remedy that. We need to study enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zerosha for good and all. What's more, I trust you, Aaronville. You've always had great instincts, home from your time training under your mother. What if I'm wrong? Liv Cinnamon is doubting my judgment. If it's a trap, then we'll deal with it when it's sprung. That's always the way of it with you. Fine, if you're set on this, then I'll say no more. And settled. Let's head inside and secure ourselves some new allies. Cahciua, there's something I need to tell you and your people. We came here for no other reason than to strike down Zerosha. But I thought he was your brother. You really mean to kill your own kin? My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. As a vow of resolve, it falls to me to bring him to account. I am prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. Like us, you and yours oppose Zerosha. In light of this, I propose that we work together to stop him once and for all. I realize that this is sudden, that it's a gamble to trust someone you've only just met. But I would trust in the conviction of anyone who shares my goal, so fight with me, I beg you. As you say, our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If you hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going at it alone. While we've gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. Besides, how could we not trust you? My only son is with you, my fussy little bun-bun. He's all the reason I need. And it's decided. Here's to a fruitful collaboration. Thank you, Cahciua. Everyone, together we'll achieve great things. I'm sure of it. Then, let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Zerosha's whereabouts. Is there a palace inside that tower? After a fashion, the king resides on the uppermost level, but while Queen's Fiend has a penchant for going out in public, he seldom shows himself. What's more, his movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to that information. If anyone knows where he is at a given time, it could only be the Queen. Even if we don't know his whereabouts, Zerosha will eventually march on Tulial again. That's when we can go after him. The drawback is we'd have to wait for the invasion to happen, and in a sense would be put in harm's way. There's also the possibility that he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. No, he'll take the field. What makes you so certain? My brother's always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Tulial. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. But killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so now he's been proving himself stronger than me and Kona, who bested him in the right of succession. He challenged me to strike him down. He wants a duel to show everyone that he's superior to the Dawn Servant, and he won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. And why hasn't he appeared and given you your chance? Surely he's aware of our presence here. Nah, that I can only guess. Perhaps he wants to dazzle us with his wondrous realm, but if he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to do so. Even as we gather intelligence, we make no move to attack him, show absolutely no interest in a confrontation. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention to Koana instead. He'll attack Tuliol again, like he said he would. I see. If you believe that this is the best approach, then we have no objections. Any campaign against Tuliol requires the Zerojal lead his forces through Vanguard. We'll have lookouts keep an eye on it day and night. Such a strategy is certainly viable. If we're proceeding with it, though, we should warn those outside. Indeed, they'll need time to prepare their defenses. I should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm already in regular contact with Ishtola, and we'll make sure to keep our comrades apprised of developments. You can leave Vanguard to us. We'll send word the first sign of movement. It seems we have a plan. While we wait for Zerojal to move, you do well to prepare for battle, and it begins with familiarizing yourself with the technology that empowers him. To that end, I'll show you the Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh, I thought this place was it. You'll be impressed to know that we're located right inside the tower in the residential district of Solution 9. Hiding a tree in the forest, as it were. My question is how to get you through the checkpoint. Ah, about that. Sphene said she'd make it so we could enter without issue. She did? Curious. She's not supposed to have such authority over the sentries. If I recall correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests? I see. Perhaps we're in the clear then. When you're ready, come and meet me at the tower entrance. Before we head out, give us a moment to introduce ourselves properly, eh? After all, names are good to know when working together. The moment of the music. Well, Oblivion is operatives all over. We're the main crew here. I'm Geo, leader of this hideout. And the dependable young twins behind me are Nostalgia and Wayake. I'm Nostalgia. It's a pleasure to meet you. Our sisters and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years, and our main duties are surveillance and provisioning. Twins, eh? That explains the resemblance. Wayake is a Tonatawan name, unless I'm mistaken. That's right. Our mother is Tuliolan and our father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. They're beautiful names. Thank you. Though I have no memories of my mother, I like to think I carry a part of her with me. So, what made you decide to join Oblivion? We wanted to avenge our father. Ambrose was his name, and years ago he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to the hope that he'd be released, but when months went by with no word from him or about him, we made a decision to remove our regulators. We had already lost the memories of our mother. We didn't want to lose those of our father as well. They've all forgotten about him now, everyone who had known him. That bastard! Even here he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later, we were approached by a member of Oblivion. Hoping to get justice for our father, we joined the Order. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to darken the mood. No, I appreciate you sharing this. Together, we'll avenge your father. Thank you. Something tells me you have what it takes. You introduce yourself too. Go on. Pretty much the same story for me. And well, mine is a Tonawatan name. I haven't the faintest how things are outside the barrier. I dreamed to go and see it with my own eyes. Our mother's homeland. Once peace is restored, you must come and visit. The wilds are beautiful, the food is delicious, and everyone is so nice. You'll love it. And that's us here. You'll meet others in the back room. That's our headquarters. Some of them are a little eccentric, but they have good hearts all. Ah, El Neshpia. One last thing. It isn't exactly my place to say this, but thank you for seeking out Cahciua. She talks about you so much. It's clear how important you are to her. That's all. Be good to your mother while you still can, eh? Well, I'll let you go now. Feel free to use this hideout as you like. Meanwhile, in Everkeep...
You've been consulting with Wuk Lamat. No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wuk Lamat bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliyollal? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing. To kill them is my only recourse. Wuk Lamat and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Wuk Lamat, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuliyollal.
What now?
Trying to think here. We'll grab this quest, and then we'll go do that side. Solution 9. Right, Cahciua is waiting. Let's head to the tower. See, it was worth it. We have 2 quests to do now. Stressed testing. Pardon me, adventurer, but might I trouble you to lend me your aid? I found myself in a rather troublesome predicament. Earlier today, we were sent a soldier and asked to test out its improved combat functionality. I was a hunter to take it out on patrol, but not long afterwards, I lost contact with them completely. I know signal is weak out there, but I can't help but worry something might have gone terribly wrong. From the look of you, you can handle your fair share of danger, yes? Could you go out to the Thunder Yards and see if you can find them for me? And Auntie knows best. Oh, Shallow, what am I gonna do with you? I keep telling you to take a hunter with you when you leave town. Well, if it isn't Her Majesty's guest, did you enjoy your tour of Yepe's Halo? I was told you even helped set the water distribution systems to right. You know, I could really use someone with your talents right about now. The woman in charge of that very farm just left for the wilderness without a bodyguard. Seems to me she's investigating something, but that's no reason to put herself in danger. Last I heard, she was seen walking up the hill to the east of the farm. Could you go and make sure she's alright? Oh, what a relief. You're looking for a young Shatona by the name of Shalosi. Now, off you go, and thank you, dear. Hello, ill-fated hunter. I was gonna prep, but I'm on tank. There's not much to prep. So, we just beat it up. It's fine. Easy enough. Let's help this ill-fated hunter. You saved my life. For a moment there, I thought I'd have to use my regulator. Now, I somehow doubt an adventurer like you just so happened to be passing through. That researcher sent you to find me, didn't he? I better head back to explain what happened. You may as well come and join me. I'm sure he'll want to know you're safe. So is that a gallows beak I see? It is indeed a gallows beak. So without it being a combat, here's gallows beak, one of the B ranks of Solution 9 of Heritage Found. I can words. It's fine. We already know I can't words. Who am I kidding? So hello, Bolt Hound. Hello, Shalosi. Oh, gods be good. That was the last of my soul cells. I could have really died there. Thanks for your help, by the way. So, what brings you out here to the middle of nowhere? Auntie Nakente sent you after me? That makes 2 people who just saved my life, then. Would you mind coming with me to see her? I want her to know I'm safe and grateful besides. Hi, Dorian. I definitely didn't get turned around trying to find you. The hunter told me everything. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for taking such swift action. These soldiers require energy gathered from lightning, and yet lightning also proves to be their weakness. Apparently, it took a nasty jolt in the Thunder Yards and went berserk. Honestly, why are they tinkering with offensive output when they could be correcting this glaring flaw in the design? Rest assured, the engineer in charge will hear all about this in my report. Sorry for the trouble. I hope the small token will suffice as compensation. Maybe. I probably should have gone on out there. Oh, there's a train. I guess I'm not finding the airbags. Welcome back, dear. I can't thank you enough for rescuing this poor, reckless fool of a girl. You're not a child anymore, Shallow. Act your age. Now, what do you say to the kind stranger who saved your life? I already told you once before, but thank you, truly. I'm Shalosi, and I'm in charge of Yepe's Halo. To tell the truth, I'm still learning how everything works. I used to be an electrop engineer, but for some reason the government reassigned me. Enheim Nakente, the farm's coin keeper, or President Nag, depending on who you might ask. Might we get your name, hero? Arya rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? That's a name you best not forget, Shallot. You'd be dead were it not for her. Now, why in the world would you leave the safety of the outskirts all by yourself? You've been acting so strangely of late. It's clear you are hiding something, so what is it? There really is no getting anything past you, is there? Fine, I'll explain, but you have to promise to keep it a secret for now, alright? Truth is, I noticed that the farm's harvests have been shrinking year over year. I can't for the life of me figure out why. The staff are all doing great, and as a former engineer, I can say for certain that the equipment is all in proper working order. I even checked the pylons, and the readout was totally normal. But I know there's a problem, and the longer we wait, the worse it will get. In a few years, the crops may stop growing entirely. Something has to be done. Well, it sounds serious, and I appreciate that you're taking the initiative to solve it, but I worry about you, Shallow. I can't have you putting your life in danger. Arya, would you be willing to help her look into the matter? As an outsider, your idea of normal is sure to be different from ours. I reckon a fresh set of eyes will be able to spot something we can't. She's right. I could certainly use an unbiased perspective. Would you please help me, Arya? Eventually? Right then, with that settled, I think what you ladies need now is a good meal. Have a seat and your Auntie Nakente will fix you some fresh veggies. And that's that? Cool. Cool. Well, yeah. Before we head into the next area, we will call it good there. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider tossing a like, comment, subscribe, click the little bell for notifications. Also check out the description for various links, social media, Discord, come hang out. Also get notifications there for new videos. That's a thing you can do on the Discord server. And until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!